По Дону гуляет, по Дону гуляет. Казак молодой. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Вышел зайчик. Что? Правильно, погулять. По Дону гуляет. Раз, два, два. Раз, раз, раз. По Дону гуляет. Раз, два, два. Раз, раз, раз. Погнали.
I don't know about these Angara. Whoa, it's the Pathfinder.
It's...
You're the one who befriended these strange... How do we know we can trust them? I mean, for certain.
Remember, we're the strangers.
I guess.
Talk to them. See for yourself.
Good advice.
Sure. Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something.
That's a relief. Thanks for helping out. I owe you one.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
Pathfinder? May I have a word?
What is it?
Maybe they just don't understand us. Do you think peace could ever be possible?
We don't know the future. Given time, I'd like to think...
If you have hope, I'll... Thank you for your...
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Yes, Pathfinder?
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought up.
I want to avoid that entire...
Reasons?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extent, access the sleeper records through... until you make it a problem for me. Hello again, Pathfinder.
I've been digging, and there's...
And this relates to your job as...
It relates to your...
I've had a year and a half of Spender, shit as he is, helps. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left. Pathfinder.
Apex personnel, please check your duty. The roster for important updates.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling, and of course, the interface. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
What's your take on the state?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your person?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
I have a
Name and designate.
That's it? You'll just...
Nowhere in my job description. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went...
There have been a few such requests.
Now that Prodromos is on track, I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Little, deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
I have...
Name and designation if available.
Let's keep this between us.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Why do some
All initiative members do. I suppose it's like... Do you not know yours?
I wasn't aware
You were a Rider Pathfinder.
Some...
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter. Pathfinder?
Why'd you join the...
I was a teacher. A good life.
You did the math and it's...
No. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like...
Another...
Pathfinder.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Director Addison?
Authorities continue work to establish contact.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis, pardoned after an investigation by the human Pathfinder proved his innocence. This is HNS.
It's you. You, Pathfinder.
Is there...
Your father is... We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to...
Some dream. Go to hell, Path.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth, after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who? My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but...
What did the doctor say? What did he say? There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist?
Or maybe it's the guy
That felt so real.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human... Your mother seemed prepared to die.
But Dad wasn't ready. Mom was just
Even though all human beings...
Yeah, but when it's so...
I'm beginning to understand where your private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too.
How are you feeling, Mom?
No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not, the pills help. Deal?
Okay.
Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So,
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from...
you still poking around the attic in Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site.
I remember the day they found the first room. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay, and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you...
No chance of that. It's in our blood. You infected us.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Charon relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Gr... Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the...
Odd, considering you were family.
People get busy. Sarah and I were trying to start our lives.
A course that seems to have been
Yeah, good or bad.
a form of symbiosis.
Sure, I suppose.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, the emotional bond... Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Let's see it.
It will be just a moment.
Who was that?
I believe there was more to the Andromeda in private logs are now available in your father's quarters.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Ryder, Barlaban says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the ship. Anything can be had. The Council will have specters. Translation, I'll get you the... If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view...
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was...
Which one?
the very thing that sparked the revolt. The first... But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful Worse, the Geth saw us as the creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superior.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on...
No, maybe...
Hey, this is my secret log. Even as the disease is trying to kill... Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. This incredible woman. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined. Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapero says she'll be fine. It's these moments when you wish you told your children, which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research.
Pretty sure my sisters mentioned Dr. Tassoni.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team find... Hello, Alec. I am honestly not sure how There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
The day is finally here. We'll jump through a few relays first, and then It's daunting thinking about all the hope. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man. I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would... I guess she ends the visionary, but then this benefactor. It's a little unusual.
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
I accepted the initiative's offer. Our savings are gone, and no one will... Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
I have a friend who came across on the Solarian art.
I once heard from it.
Ryder. That was a hell of a thing, talking. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Just when you think you've seen it all, and something new every day.
How did you end up?
Well, you reach a point in life. I'd accomplished everything. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning.
How's Sarah?
Everything seems fine. Even if you did bend the truth there.
So you and
You know that moment when you... right, look who I'm talking to. Watching you guys running around, dodging light. So it made sense that Lexi and I switched places. And she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living like...
Deal.
An expedition to Io calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted the sorry scientist, Pelisaria Baseo.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Io.
This is HNS.
Hello again.
A violent illness related to Fury Light.
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here. Well, old man, we're getting there. Put in a good word for us.
Hydroponics reports
Tam likes to think he's keeping an eye on us. Works both ways.
The Angara have nothing to... Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
It was amazing. A culture we'd never met before.
It's a moment to savor. In the middle... I hope rescuing the Moshali... Did you have some other business?
I'm curious. What do you know about the...
What everyone knows. Jean Carson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on...
Is there...
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then kept... But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
No reason. Guess I was hoping the cavalry...
Yes. If only... No, Jean Carson was the beacon. A sad end.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
Was there a follow-up invest?
I wasn't even out of stasis. But knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, if you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may
Something I can help you with?
That's...
I'm sorry, lad.
Okay. What are we looking for? The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
So how'd things go?
Seems quiet for now. Look, Jonesy.
Families! I know. This isn't what I signed up
Free our families!
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while...
And it's all thanks to your...
Excuse?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different...
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay and stay.
You don't care that you...
That's not what...
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone...
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead. Or make them go.
Any word?
No new orders.
Make them hear. Make them know.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you...
Right. I get a...
Don't worry, Dutch, and he's the best chemist I know.
Another one! Damn it! You all keep crawling out of the woodwork.
Hi?
They're guinea pigs, damn it! Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Bad people. Giving you free things and...
Right? They keep bringing things, tables and...
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie. And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. Here. Have a dirty squirrel.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam. Finally get it.
There we go. Getting our shit together. If I keep saying it, it's true.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my...
Oh, yeah?
Thrashing you at poker?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Do it. The Pathfinder has spoken. Ooh, were you holding out on me? You're pretty good at this.
Don't act so surprised.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know. Jill and Gil.
Not the type to give up.
Never. She'll be with... Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50. Colonial Repopulation Committee. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Growing our numbers is paramount to our survival.
Sure. But that's Jill's purpose. See what I did there? I'm not just... You should meet her. You'll see.
He's bluffing.
I call.
Oof, nice. Well, the winning streak's over. You beat me, Ryder, fair and square. Guess I continue searching for my true purpose in life.
Cards went my way. Beginner's...
Peddle that somewhere else. You're no beginner. Jill's gonna lay into me hard when she hears you won. Nah, I'll just tell her this proves how bad. Ouch.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow...
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But, wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open until the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
A hidden door. What do we have here?
This is Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here. Someone's trying to kill me. And now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code. And whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Wow, this is some serious shit.
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Unlocking. Come on in. Ta-da! My project. She?
Looks
like a she. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its rem. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that... So, what do you think?
You've outdone yourself. Let Suvian Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the...
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder.
None of your business.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
No reason we can't all...
Exactly.
But you are kind of...
Now. I was just concerned something... I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about...
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
Hey, I hope you know you can talk to me.
Aren't you a cutie? Thanks, Ryder. But really, the past is the past. I'm fine. I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Free our family.
My team...
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson...
Unlocking it now. Reroute.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of... Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going... Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum.
What did that mean? Something big in the Milky Way.
Perhaps your father's locked memories hold the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah. Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
Was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
The suspect's in custody.
So that's what the kid are up to. Transform.
Now we know why they take so many
Well, they're sure as hell not taking any more.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those
I see. Maybe I should...
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos, they're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters...
The realities of our position.
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Then what's the point of all those outposts I've founded?
People need more than space, Ryder. They need work they're trained for, and we don't have placements for those families. If I just toss them to any outpost with a spare bunk, they become a burden we can't afford.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of...
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
I know this is hard, but for the good of the Nexus, we need you to be patient.
We've already waited. How old will I be by the time Mom's out of stasis?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
I thought merchants were supposed to...
Jill wanted you to check in.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Jarl's taking it.
Not well.
How you feeling, Moshai Sefa?
Weak, but I'll back.
My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined.
Hey there.
Hey yourself?
Question for...
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while you were killing me at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. And it got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn. I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. Jill's right. At some point...
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a... The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a...
I guess I could donate DNA, or... You know me. Whatever my gut says in the mind. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I had no idea.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did. Thanks for talking. Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
How's your...
Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon.
Regale me with some
Well, bluff it. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Good.
Anytime.
Anything I can help with?
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
The Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home. I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader. We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder. Jarl has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance.
Good, good.
Ephra asked you to test me. See how I'd...
I told him you were...
The Ket had your weapons.
Yes. All of them. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along.
You proved it. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but... Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Think I'm getting the better...
True. But my inventory's open.
Pathfinder?
More beautiful than I ever.
Pathfinder. It would be what? I never thought I'd see the Moshai again. Least of all, welcome to the marketplace. I enforce correct conduct. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Who decides what happens?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require...
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't...
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble.
I'll transmit a full... Personal responsibility is a core...
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the governor's office. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means. It would be unfortunate if you...
Invest in your personal protection. Shield yourself. Are you all right on that? Fine. Arbitrating a...
Pathfinder, as you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time.
Which is why they want... We've set up terminals in the city, so I'd appreciate if you take a look.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Then prove me wrong. Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying...
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your...
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
You haven't even told...
Darnfra. Biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
I can't fault you for being curious.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my family.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew family is everything. What will your family look like in 5 generations?
You're worried there'll be more?
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pa.
We got word from Eladin.
Good news? Pathfinder, did you make it to Havara?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see stars? It's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Why would the Scourge target?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's... Can you imagine? Our ancestors using... You know, Pathfinder, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
I can't agree without knowing what you...
Of course, that's... I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've met... There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries, but what I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area...
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
You're the expert. Can't you just come...
I'd like to, more than anything. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on as well. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
It'd help if I knew where...
Any planet could contain something of potential value. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
A few hidden relics?
I don't know what I'd do with... I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Is it normal for someone as young...
I'm no younger than you. And you're a part...
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to... When he retired, I sort of fell into it.
Do you miss relic?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think... But it's got a long way to go. And my people will come here to learn.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
You said the helmet was touched by the...
I forget your people weren't around for... When the Scourge appeared, it targeted Rem with the drive cores but that may not be all. The Scourge...
Or in the...
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Any insight you...
We don't know much. To our understanding... Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
You know, as an IRL...
I see. Is that a...
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm sure Piran will be happy to give you a tour.
I'll come back when I have...
Stars guide your travel.
Oh, it's you.
Hope you're not called...
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
What's your job around here?
Aylin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new?
Do as I can. I'm not... She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen.
I'll leave you... Getting acquainted with our new...
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird. Lightweight.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption. Oh, writer. It's just... This museum reminds me... They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live...
You might bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient
Nope. Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but whatever it is, I promise. I'll get over it lickety-split.
Be sure you do. You're a hand...
You can handle me, Ryder. Whenever. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while.
They should put Jar on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact me?
Helping the Moshai opened a lot. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, you are a bit of...
Speak for yourself. When I saw my...
Real change in tone after that care facility.
Let's try not to...
Don't worry about me.
Welcome to the Tavertan. Feel free. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What does Tavertan mean?
It depends on the context. If it's a location...
What if you need to meet...
It's not so...
Don't get me started.
And we can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
If we used your system, we'd never have a food shortage.
If you want, I can send a few samples to your ship.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
That's all for now.
We'll come back.
Better late
late than never. I'm so glad you're back. We can't be sure what exaltation. I don't think you're going to need it.
Ryder,
Doing okay?
who knew saving a respected man? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn. Don't bargain.
You're the boss.
Something to celebrate. Take home a fresh fruit.
Increase your odds of survival.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
this image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
Thank you. This is unbelievable. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down, for all our sakes.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there. I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no...
Did Jarl know?
Of course not.
I could have kept Sam to myself.
This is different. Not...
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell him the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A Resistance commander named Venturev.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of Remnant tech. But why would...
I don't know. That's why I'm working to capture him. Make him answer for...
You know where he...
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting...
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there.
And now they're ruled by exiles.
Ven may know how to find the Archon, and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven...
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned...
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers.
How did exiles from the next...
Bad luck for everyone.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do that.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder...
I'll transmit my files on Kadara.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra...
The sooner you reach Kadara Port, the faster you'll find Venturev. What do you need?
Moshai, do you remember any...
He's right. You may be the only...
Kadara's full of bad people, but would they show...
Even if I could cut a deal, Ven's made it.
Of course it does.
Have you found any...
Maybe we're not meant to find it.
What'll happen when ISP...
This treason is...
Not if we show every...
That may...
I haven't lost faith in you, Ephra. Neither will they.
I'd better get...
Oh.
Stars and skies above.
The sooner you reach Kadara Port, the faster you'll find Venturev.
When you have a Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Navigating the Scourge to find out. The odds were against us. Yet here we are, strangers. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Voneron. It's a privilege to meet you. Tell me about yourself. I'm something of a pup. I'm a celestial observer, charting. An astronomer. We deploy satellites that alert us, but we've lost contact with several. I sent a vessel to scan their last node. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search. Even Pathfinders need a good map. I knew you'd understand. I'll provide. And when I can finally reconcile our. Hello, Pathfinder. How can I help? How many planets have... When we returned to space after the Scourge, we just... People from one of those worlds found... Could there be more Angaran worlds from before the... That's one reason we travel the stars, in hope of finding what we've lost. How good are your satellites? They've served us well. My grandmother led the program that designed... Does the Scourge... On an astronomical scale, it's like a... Could your colonies wind up cut off? Worse than that. If the Scourge engulfs a world, everything on it dies. How long have your people... Before the Scourge, we colonized... You don't know? The Scourge erased all records. We rebuilt our space program. From Stone Age to... Nothing will keep us from the stars. Not the Scourge, not Ket. That's all. Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us.
That is a surprise. What are their expectations?
They survived the Scourge and the Ket, and rebuilt their civilization.
Appeal to their pride. Since I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Need something? Need something done?
You
know where to find me.
Oh, come on, think. Think! I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Ryder! Shit! I'm just talking to myself.
You seem stressed.
No kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is. Ugh!
What's your usual solution?
Usually, I cut bait. Scram. When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G... someplace to just drift away. I could really use that now.
If I may, gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Of course! It's easy. It'll make a huge difference, Ryder. You'll see. You know, there's room for two.
That's all I need to hear.
And this should do it. Close your eyes. Relax. Let yourself go. Oh, this hits the spot. Ryder?
Yeah?
There's something else that would relax me.
What's that?
That's the spirit. Wanna fool around? Doesn't matter if you have something else going on. I can be utterly discreet. Just fun. Two people blowing off steam. No strings attached. Only if there's no strings.
That'll be fun.
Okay then. Say no more.
Oh, you mean... now? Here?
You do know what say no more means, right? Huh.
Whoa.
Huh. Oh, we're floating right into the,
Ouch. Who cares?
Ow!
Ow.
No strings. Right, Ryder?
No strings.
Hey, Ryder.
You probably...
You know where to find me.
That vault on Aya was so...
And Meridian might be the key.
No wonder the Archon wants to control it. Like everything in Helios.
How's the search for these...
Those Asari refugees were a real help. Now to find the survey ship they mentioned.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be...
Caught you napping. Do all Angaras snore, or just you?
I got a copy of...
Thanks. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be some... Just waiting on that armor requisition / project. No pressure. I know it.
Anomaly on sensors.
Back towards Vold. Beginning approach.
Vold orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
It matches the transponder code for a Asari survey vessel. Perifona.
That's the ship Hidaria mentioned.
We might be close.
О, Маси.
attention.
To what?
To anything. I don't want to have to pick up the slack because you're distracted.
Oh, don't worry. I have stellar quick twitch muscles. No slack to pick up.
I thought this would be the periphona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Ryder, that's a flare. Someone could be in trouble.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
Who are you? You don't look like Ket. Join the fight or stay out of the way.
Reading a temperature decrease. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Thank you for the assistance.
You don't look like you're in distress.
To draw the Ket. To give them... There's a group that's been attacking shuttles, killing and... I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
Clever trap.
But it's still a dirty move.
Enough talk.
Life support is stable. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
That's probably the last of them. These Ket will never make victims of... Take what you want from the Fallen.
You tick, Cora. Oh, you're no fun.
No, getting yammered at isn't fun.
Yammer back then! Raise your pulse rate, something.
I'll just remain at the ready if you don't mind.
Sorry. Oh, I dozed off for a minute.
False signal. One down.
Pretty sure the AI rulebook doesn't insist the Pathfinder always gets to drive.
Pathfinder, I detect Ket among this salvage.
Another false reading. But we must be closing in.
More like EOS, and we're sitting pretty.
No one's sitting pretty yet. The staff of those outposts have a lifetime of work. And that's if you're remnant.
This is the source of the periphone's signal.
Oh god.
And there's Ket on site. Let's clear them out. Take them down hard!
Don't you worry.
That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her?
Definitely Ket weapons fire.
Looks like they crashed trying to escape.
This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
Without the crew, we've lost our best lead to the Asari Ark.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Ket cruiser.
Ryder, Cora, we've got a flight recorder here.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
Any way we could use that or the flight record?
If the nav record survived, we could trace the
I can assist.
I'll take a look when we get back. Still...
isn't he? Who? Ryder. Smile, those big eyes. His ass isn't bad either.
I'm not doing this.
I know I do. You getting all this, Ryder?
Leave me out of it.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Ambient temperature is normal. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Avena mentioned sites like this might contain Angaran relics. We should search it. This seems to be Angaran, but I can't find any data on it.
Maybe available know more about it. Put it in cargo.
The ambient temperature is normal. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you. Fold orbit is steady.
System, Gavorka. Approaching Kadara.
Besides being a haven for Nexus exiles, what do we know about this place?
Group of exiles called the Outcasts liberated Kadara port from the Ket. Until recently, their power was absolute. But a new gang, the Collective, has been chipping it away. Real shady bastards led by an unknown called the Charlatan.
Well, with luck, they'll be too busy shooting at each other to notice us.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Now orbiting Kadara. Standing order for all incoming ships. The port is a ceasefire zone by order of Sloane Kelly. She was head of Nexus security.
Be ready for anything, and keep comms open. Should hear from our Resistance contact soon.
Pathfinder, I've retrieved actionable intel from the security vid of Spender.
What did you find?
Updating your system with the nav point.
Hey, Drac. Devil's advocate, okay?
Back again?
How's the search?
Still deciphering the Ark's last known course from the flight recorder and making sure we're ready for a fight.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jarl and Альдоров, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
We don't technically have uniforms, but this is a little casual.
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no.
Why? Is it religious?
Wait, what?
It's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave. I am sorry. Was this not...
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
I hope you know what you're doing. I don't need the Nexus breathing down.
Relax. Jar won't complain to HR or whatever Tan thinks. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no fun.
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of on it. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are... Tev Uni. A home on Vold. Sort of. Still feels good though.
Well...
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea?
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid... I found an Ungaran recipe for these little morsels.
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and... Pathfinder.
I should get back to...
Sounds good.
We were right about the vault on Aya, huh? What a fun...
And this meridian.
I knew hitching my wagon to yours would pay off.
Is there more about Kalinda you...
Back home, she was upper crust. With her position, the Kalinda was the one who got me thought... But things went south.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
So what's your take?
Everything we've seen, each remnant, it stands to reason that activating Meridian...
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
I've been having zero-G date.
Me too. Want to find a discreet place and make the dream a reality.
Absolutely.
How much fun are we, huh? Back to business, Pathfinder.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk.
You know it.
The hell you did? You can't just undo
I had to.
It's twice as efficient.
And now it does. As you say.
Callow.
I know, just... Please don't let this What can I do for you?
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where...
Now orbiting Kadara.
Incoming call. Patching it through.
There's been a development regarding the spy, Venturev. Rendezvous at Crawler's Song. Your contact's codename is Shayna.
Shayna. Got it. That's one hell of a welcome sign.
Exiles have stepped up their game since the revolt.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
Maybe we can get them back on our side.
We know they can fight Ket.
Our supplier's waiting. Come on, we're gonna be late.
Do I even want to know?
Nope.
You can't do this.
This is our home.
Should have paid your protection fees then.
And Sloan wonders why people join the collective.
Say that again. I dare you. You won't get away with this. My people won't allow it.
Not for us. The Ungara would have been slaughtered.
What are you doing to these people?
Ungrateful.
Nothing they weren't expecting. Port's got 2 rules. No guns, and pay your protection fees.
What are you, the mob?
Other way around. Outcasts of the... You got a problem with that? You can join these assholes.
Pathfinder, it will be difficult to find the spy if you're barred from the city.
Guess that's true.
What was that?
Nothing. I'll be on my way.
Creep.
Once the Charlatan takes over.
We'll find a way. We always do.
No more talking. I'm sick of your shit.
Pathfinder. Interested in the...
How do you know?
The Collective makes a point of knowing everything and everyone worth knowing in here.
You sound more like information.
The two aren't mutually exclusive.
What's going on between the Collective?
Officially, nothing.
Unofficial.
Lines are being drawn, Pathfinder. That's all I can say.
Let's say I was interested in joining.
You're more high profile than our usual members, but if you have potential, our leader will reach out to you.
And then what?
For some, that's it. Others may have to pass a test. It's different for every recruit.
I'm having trouble nailing down what...
Understandable. We aren't one thing. Think of it.
Even if that means...
Survival is an ugly business. If the initiative proved reasonable, I'm sure the charlatan would be willing to work with the Nexus.
Who is the charlatan?
The charlatan is our leader and a private individual.
You take order?
I've met representatives. People who... Whoever the charlatan is, man or woman, that's enough for me.
Thanks for your time.
Of course, Pathfinder.
Hey!
Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said...
You look like you're waiting for someone.
I've got time for a drink.
Shayna, but you can call me Red.
I was expecting some...
The Resistance pet.
So you're a
Your man, Venterev, was arrested by Sloane Kelly, leader of the Outcast. The people are calling for his execution. And Sloane? She's a woman of the people.
I like her already.
Well, she doesn't like...
She's never met me.
You work for the Initiative. Sloane was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
Maybe she'll agree to a deal.
There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloane, I'll talk to the Resistance.
How do I contact you if things go south?
Hey! You gotta pay.
Keep the change.
Always do.
Sam, tell me about Sloane Kelly.
Before joining the Initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
Focus defenses here and here. The Ket have been quiet for too long. What?
That's quite the throne. Should I bow? Kiss your ring?
Very funny. So, what brings a Pathfinder to our humble port?
Venterev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Ket flagship. You've obviously got no love for the Ket. I'm doing you a favor.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
This is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven. You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
Ven should be judged by the Resistance, not you.
I don't have time for a morality debate. Dismissed.
Your Highness.
Don't give me a reason.
That could have gone better.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal had more success.
Pathfinder, over here. Have a nice chat?
I think she likes me. Let me guess. It comes with strings at...
Not any. Remember, Ephra wants Ven alive, so when you get inside, give him this. A Resistance agent will be waiting to pick Ven up.
What if he makes a run for it?
It's covered. You just focus on whatever it is you need from Ven. There's a maintenance shaft around the corner, sending the access code to your Omni. That'll get you inside. You should be able to handle the rest.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Literally, in Ven's case. When you're done, come to Tartarus. First round's on me. I promise.
This appears to be the maintenance shaft Reyes mentioned.
Alright, let's punch in. Looks like it leads to a stockroom. Sam, anyone up there?
No heat signatures detected. The room is clear to enter.
What do you want?
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloane's getting lazy.
I'm not with Sloane. Aphra sent me.
So I'm trading one cell for another?
This is what happens when you make deals with the bad guy. Or stay here. Sloane's sharpening up a spike.
I'd rather be miserable than Karkan food.
Which brings us back to the Archon's ship. Where is it?
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Ket transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside.
This is your way out of here. A Resistance contact will be with...
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshae?
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Ket.
So you took
I made the call, he wouldn't. I didn't know what the Ket were doing to my people.
You resent Ephra, so the Archon used that against you.
If Ephra was a better leader, and I'll accept the consequence.
Pathfinder, the communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Vetra, Drac, are you back from whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business deal went off without a hitch.
Benefit of bringing a Krogan along.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.
He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid.
There's been more than one.
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information.
You okay?
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe you should freak out more quietly then, so you don't draw attention.
Shit. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Kitus tapped, but we talked to so many people.
They didn't
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
What are the chances she...
I don't know. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Kitus. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
I'll look for her. Just
Remy Tamayo. She would have... the warden might know. Everyone who's back. Did you find Remy?
No.
You're the Pathfinder, right? Hey, one of your crew, Leo, already secured parking for your vehicle.
A city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
That's where Rhea said he'd be.
Not a bad little dive.
Tell her to call later. I'm drinking. And leave the bottle. Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you...
There's a fresh body outside Crawlers. Some of the locals say it's the making a stink.
But to who?
The killer could be unhappy with how...
Less than a third of the victims are... No. If I was the betting man, and I am...
Why would Rokar be...
It's Angaran built. And before Sloan, Angaran... I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits. And things got out of hand.
And the Angara victims?
I did some digging. All of the deceased...
So the victims either were from the...
Or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And they're...
Guessing that's where
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
I sound pretty integral.
Sam is integral.
Hey, I haven't agreed to help.
I feel good about... One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
Is this what you came all the way here for?
Had to get away from my crazy family in the middle. But now I'm here and it's great. She's like, hey you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see idiot, you're not the only one.
Right.
Want to make some easy credits?
Always.
I like your conviction. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from... But that, well...
Oh, not Steve.
Not my goal. My focus is resources. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in... Barite's gold.
You don't...
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Send me his last nav point.
Much appreciated. Find my surveyor?
Night. How toxic can it be? What is this place?
A business establishment. Perfectly legal.
Everything's legal.
You got an issue? Bring it up with...
I should have stayed on the Nexus.
I know it hurts, but
My skin burns!
it will pass. I'm so sorry.
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
I actually have my own doctor.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Heliod. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work... Quit after Sloan turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
I thought she was supposed to be a...
She's whatever she needs to be. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that...
Quite the fun.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces... I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a... But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy? It's heavily guarded. I'm a...
We do.
The formula's in my old lab. Please don't get killed.
Ow, shit! Okay, don't touch that.
If you're thinking of heading into the Badlands.
What do you know about the situation?
You might say I'm warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
I can handle it.
A lot of people say that. Badlands are Kadara's dumping ground. Like a giant prison.
You mean...
Yep. Worst of the worst. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty Yeah. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea?
Tamayo.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
As far as you know.
Don't get... Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I bet I could drink it.
No, Drac, no.
All right, Sam. Show me what we've got.
Kadara's water is dense with sulfide minerals, the oxidation of which produces toxic streams and lakes.
Never liked swimming much anyways.
That is fortunate. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties. The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity. However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know. Let's get out there.
Wonder how many drunk idiots have fallen in there.